Hey everyone, Vega here for Serpent Tech, and in this video I'm going to go over Alephium pool mining once again, talking about WoolyPooly entering the space, how to connect, and just some of the profits that I've seen over time. Now first off, miningpoolstats.stream updated their website to now include Alephium. It wasn't originally when I started, but WoolyPooly has entered the space. Metapool.Tech is still available, and WoolyPooly kind of opens it up for various servers throughout the world, which is really nice. Now unfortunately 57 or 58% of the net hash is on one pool, and we always should be responsible as miners and keep the network decentralized. But because this is such a new project, we should see things level off in the future. But if you go to WoolyPooly.com, you'll see all your favorite cryptocurrencies there. You just go to the cryptocurrency of your choice and you can click on it or click connection. And when you click connection, it will actually walk you through the setup. Now the servers they actually have for this particular project is in EU, USA, Russia, China, Asia, Australia, Brazil, and then you can just select a region, and this will actually walk you through it. You can do auto geo, and it would just auto select the best pool for you. You could choose your miner. Now the Aleph miner is still available, but BzMiner is getting better. And matter of fact, shout out to them because they've been pumping out releases because they're working with the Alephium core dev team and the pools to try to get things figured out. And honestly, even while recording this, I am able to mine this particular currency. Well, previously I wouldn't be able to. I can mine Ethereum and record. I can mine whatever currency and stream or game, but Alephium for some reason would crash or I get a lot of rejected shares. Well, BzMiner updates are making it much more stable, so I will make sure to keep yours updated. By the time you see this, 7.16 might be out, so just keep it updated. As far as mining on WoolyPooly, they make it super easy. You just click connection, go through the steps, choose your region, choose the miner, which right now is only BzMiner. Then you put in your wallet address, which we need to discuss here in just a moment, and then you put in your worker name. And you will see at the very bottom they have everything you need. We can just copy it, or we can download the batch file and then move that to wherever we extracted BzMiner to. Now as far as the wallet address, very important that I want you to know that even though WoolyPooly offers a link here where it says get address, that links to gate.io, I want you to know that me personally, I don't recommend mining to an exchange wallet. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I understand as soon as you mine it, you want to take profits. That's understandable. But me personally, even though they don't use KYC, I like my privacy. I like to own the private keys to the wallet that I'm mining to, right? So I would recommend the full desktop wallet, not a full node, but a full desktop wallet. Their version right now is 1.1.0. Just make sure you keep this up to date. Choose the one for your operating system. It's a clean little GUI. It gets the job done. When you go to create, it will go through the steps where you got to create. You will receive the mnemonic phrase, back it up, store it, and then once you're done, you hit show address, and there's your single address. Just make sure you store that single address somewhere safe, and then go through the connection process with WoolyPooly. As far as getting started on Hive, very simple. Just like any other cryptocurrency, you can add wallet, put in your single wallet address, put in your name, hit create, or go to the flight sheet. You know, choose Alephium as the coin or the ticker, ALPH. Add wallet, same thing. Single address, name, create, and then the pool is actually pre-configured. Now, if we hit this drop down, the only pool available through Hive right now is WoolyPooly, but there may be more in the future. But if you choose WoolyPooly and then configure pool, you will see a bunch of good things here. So not only do we have solo mining through WoolyPooly, but we also have pool mining. Choose the one that's best for your region, for your section, and then just hit apply. And the last step for miner, obviously we're going to choose BzMiner, but when we hit setup config, everything is filled out. The only thing that I would want to note is that at the bottom for version, instead of choosing the latest, where I've seen Hive sometimes still pick like 7.14, I always choose the highest number. Once things settle down, then I go back to the latest, but just make sure you're always on the last or the most updated miner as possible. You will see right now my NVIDIA system is mining away on it. NVIDIA is actually very good at mining this particular algorithm. They're very powerful, but they're not as power efficient as AMD. And let me show you what I mean. So AMD, my average here is around 500 mega hash or half a gigahash. And yes, I could bump up the core and lock the voltage at 0.850 millivolts or whatever, or 0.85 volts, 850 millivolts. But even though they can't hit the 1 gigahash that these NVIDIA monsters can, they're still very efficient. They're even more efficient than NVIDIA. So it really just depends on your setup, your GPU, because your GPU clocks may not be able to be run on my GPU and vice versa. So just do what's best for you. I could lock some core clocks, but really for NVIDIA, just throw some power limit and core at it. For AMD, you're just going to have to find that right balance. People have already been posting their data or information as far as core clocks, power limits, and stuff like that on the original video or Reddit, so make sure you check that out. But getting started with WoolyPooly, it's very easy. And as far as profitability, on WoolyPooly solo mining right now, at the halfway point, I'm already at 16.4 blocks or 16.4 Alephium. I hit 5 blocks, and the cool thing is WoolyPooly's website shows us a lot more data. Metapool doesn't show us as much data, but they're newer, so be patient with them. They do plan on doing a bunch of updates and stuff like that. But Metapool has something that WoolyPooly doesn't, at least not that I've seen so far, and that's on the main page. Scroll down, and you can see that there's a calculator here. So if we have 2 gigahash, which is roughly what a 3080 can do, we'll earn 1.15 blocks solo mining a day. Now, whether or not you should solo mine or pool mine, that's going to be dependent upon your gigahash or your hash rate for your farm or rigs or whatever. But as far as for me, I'm averaging around $38 to $40 a day, which is actually not too bad, making about 35 to 32 Alephium a day. And looking at what I can be making mining Ethereum and stuff like that, yeah, it's 10, 12, 15 bucks below Ethereum, but it's on par or a little bit better than Equilibra, Firo. It just depends on the market, because recently it's gone down. It's actually down 10% to $1.10. So by the time you're watching this, you just really need to pick and choose. You know, is this something that you want to support? You know, do you like the project? Do you support the project? Really, I just like to focus on the mining aspect of it, get you the data, get you the information. I'm not recommending this project by any means, but I like talking to the core devs and the individuals a part of this ecosystem and kind of learning the ins and outs, playing around with a new algorithm, and kind of sharing that data with you. But you're going to have to determine if this is good for you. Right now, it would be in the top 10 of the most profitable cryptocurrencies to mine. Yes, What to Mine does not have it yet. We'll see how things go as the project develops. I look forward to a project review from some of our favorites in the space. But that's pretty much going to do it for me today. So do me a favor on the way out, hit the like button. Don't forget to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with what's going on, as well as check out some of the links in the description to help support us in what we do here, like the dojlord.com, where you can get some sweet Serpent X merch, new shirt design, circuits, and much more. You all have yourself a great day. I'll catch you next one.